Day 365, originally, I already had it all planned out. I already knew that I wanted to have like a bunch of different styles and everything, but Issei actually is the one who we came over to discuss how we're gonna do it, and Issei had decided we should do a music video every day coming up to 365, so that's what we decided to do. So that's pretty much how all this started, and we ended up running, we were so low on time for so many occasions that it was just like, it got sketchy. There's even one where it literally, I posted it, and it said that it was going to be 25 minutes until it went up, and there was only like 20 minutes until midnight, so I was like, oh, it's not going to be up, like it's going to be up past midnight. And like we had went for a walk or whatever, and we came back, and when we came back, like there was like 2 minutes left, and I was like everyone, no one knew what was going on. We all thought it was like, it was going to be after midnight already, and I just sat here and I just like chilled and I just vibed. I was like, nah, this is going to be good, like this is going to be cool, I'm going to be fine.
Just sitting here.
That was fucking intense, dude.
Yeah. Yep. I honestly just feel like I harnessed energy. I legit feel like I just did that. Maybe I'm high. Maybe I'm high.
I
think
you did it.
I legit feel like I did. Like it felt like my chest was like, oh.
And it posted at 11:59 that day. One of the things about writing 16s every single day is like you can't memorize it the same day. Like it would always drive me crazy because it's like the next day I would know every word flawlessly, but like the day I wrote it, I would always need to like see it so I could because when I see it I almost remember the flow, and the way that I write it always just helped with that. So that always bugged me out that like the next day I would get it. One of the things that's crazy about daily 16s is you literally I literally had to get it done every day, and by myself it was already taking like 4 hours. And then when we decided to start doing music videos every day, Issei was already working until like 9 o'clock. So he wouldn't get here till 9 o'clock, which is normally when like I would start like filming the 16 and would ready to be recorded. So I had to start even earlier. My 16s would have to be done by like 8 o'clock. We would have to start shooting by 9 o'clock. It would have to be finished by 10 o'clock. Editing would have to be done by 11, and then we're posting it at 11. When I'm drunk tonight, nah man, it make no sense. I write this text but it won't get sent. Bitch, I don't know why. You know what's fucked up, man?
You're gonna learn.
I know every word to most of my 16s if you play them.
Yeah.
But like the day I write it, never happens. Never fucking happens. I'm hyped for this video, man. When I wrote this, it meant a lot to me. I literally said all this stuff when I plugged this in, and you're like, yeah, no. That's exactly what you told me.
I was not listening.
I write this text, but it won't get sent. Girl, that you stuck with me.
Stuck
That's
with
why
me.
I'm staying in my family.
I should edit stuck with me.
Stuck.
Oh, this is gonna be so fucking sick.
It is.
This is gonna be so. So it's just like, it was so hectic. It was so hectic every single time that we did it. And yeah, so like we just always were trying to come up with ideas throughout the day as to where it is that we're gonna shoot each of these 16s.
So what's today, 362?
363. So this right here, Remix watch for free, courtesy of Remix. That's what's up. All these cute girls going by. I just want to take a minute to point out that we shoot these all the time with people just everywhere, just staring at us, having no idea what we're doing. And all you rappers got textbooks up in my backpack, got pencils and snapbacks, bounce boards for days. I'm gonna make a song called Bounce Boards for Days. Next year, Kelowna's gonna be like, damn man, that dude was in downtown every day shooting videos. They'll see. It was crazy coming up with like ideas on the spot as to where it is that we want to shoot each of these videos. It was always night, and the thing about night is like lighting. Like lighting is so serious when it comes to making videos. So we had done like Coastin', where we just like biked to max, and like we had a couple cool shots in there. We did Unbelievable, we're riding on a bus. Unbelievable was dope. Yeah, G-Code. G-Code was pretty dope. G-Code, like I sat in front of my car and we had like the lighting. And then yeah, we just shot that. We had a slider too. Shout out to Kelly. Kelly let us borrow the sliders, so we got some cool shots out of that. And then we went to When I'm Gone. When I'm Gone, when I wrote that, it was like serious, and it was like, that was literally dedicated to the fans. And that was really cool. We shot that at the school, Studio B.
Remember shot for me, we got over the girl. Together learn lessons that could be changing the world. Remember right in the city, I told you my deepest of fears. The clouds gone, see the sky, now my vision clear.
Alright, wanna do it again? Should I change up the lighting somehow? Do you have that little blue light?
No.
No? Because it'd be cool to like have some type of silhouette in the back behind me.
No, not me. No.
Let's do this one more time, but like, I could turn this light off and sit behind that with that light shining down, but then there's no, it won't work. But no, let's do this. You ready? Let me get to this spot again. I guess I have quite a bit of mobility. wanted drift footage. So I threw my wheels on and like, I went and set up this tripod. There was a car that started reversing and I seen it, so like I stopped, grabbed the camera, threw it in my car, and I was just heading out. This guy was really mad at me and I was just explaining to him like, I'm really sorry, like slammed his hand on my hood, and you don't slam your hand on my hood, man. Shut your car off, I have your license plate, the cops are coming. And I just kind of grinned at him and I smiled and I said, have a good day, man, like I'm not sitting here. And I just kind of like drifted out of there and I was gone. I was crazy, that was pretty fun. Let's get the fuck out of here. And then 365, and 365 was like ridiculous. Because Issei was so busy and I was so busy, most of those shots were done in the last 2 days. They ain't even act like kids at all. When we were doing in this thing, it was like supposed to be a house party that we were gonna go to, and the house party didn't work out because the power had went out, so it was like a complete blackout in that whole side of the city. So we're on our way to shoot this right now, and there's a blackout in this whole section of the city. Can't see anything at all, just black everywhere you go. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's pretty crazy. Day 365 was the next day and we didn't even know what we were gonna shoot. I was like, let's just go to the club then, like let's go get some club shots. And then we went to flashbacks. I didn't really like flashbacks, I'd never been in there, but Issei was like, yeah, flashbacks is always popping. I was like, alright. So we go into flashbacks, everyone's dancing and stuff, and there was this one girl, she had no idea what I was doing. She's just like, what is going on? It was pretty funny. Talked to some fans, a lot of drunk people. We're in the middle of shooting these verses and talking with fans, and a fight breaks out. And like people were going wild and everything. So there was 4 people total going at it at once, so it was pretty hype. It was pretty gruesome, so I don't even know if we can show the footage, but I mean, it was pretty intense. The cops came, we were about to leave, and the cops showed up, they closed the street off and everything, and I seen all these flashing lights, and Issei had his camera, right? And I was just like, nah man, like, we should shoot right now, like, with all these police here. So we ended up shooting that, which is pretty cool. If you guys watch the beginning of In This Thing, as soon as I start the verse, a cop actually goes and pulls out his, like, the beating stick, what do you call that? He pulls out his nightstick as soon as I start the verse. It was pretty crazy. So yeah, In This Thing was really dope. Yo, you're standing in the middle of the road, man.
Oh.
That's how you start off day 365. So much gear we're wearing for 365 right now. Question of the day. Can I kick it? Chilling here, Kelowna. You know how we do. Look at this beautiful place. Don't worry about it. Straight up, I don't know if you guys know, but this is my school, so we pretty much just like, you can just sign out whatever equipment you want, so it's pretty cool. I'm gonna go return this though. This is Studio B. Studio B is nothing. This is Studio A. Today, thinking I'll make this a career, got a lot to say, but hey, I'm focused, put the dream into motion. So like we were trying to get in this parking lot, and Issei thought it wasn't gonna happen. And then while we were shooting up there, like we were shooting on the very end, so that you can get like the whole landscape and everything, and a security guard seen us shooting up there. So he started walking up there, and Issei is freaking out. He's like, man, we're gonna get kicked out of here, man, we're gonna get kicked out of here. I was like, no, don't worry about it, like we gotta get this shot. So we just started shooting it, and then the guy came up, said, you guys can't be up here, like, what are you doing? And I was like, no, like, I'm filming a school project, like, I brought out my school ID, and he was totally cool with it after that, and he was like, alright, like, you guys do your thing. Issei totally didn't expect that, but yeah, so that was cool.
I'm gonna start doing that
What?
first, because I know exactly when it goes up.
Good luck, dude. I've tried to get first comment before, and I've lost. 365, it was about 10 o'clock, and this thing wasn't edited how I wanted it done. Day 365. Check this out. So I posted that it's not going to be up right away at 365, and like within seconds it was just like, wow, people still blowing me up. Craziness. And Issei wasn't happy with it, and I was just like, man, this isn't gonna get done by midnight. So I posted a Facebook status. I had agreed because if it was gonna make it late, I was gonna Ustream. So we Ustreamed with the fans for like so long, man. It was crazy how many people actually wanted to stay up and wait for 365. We Ustreaming. We got Mackenzie Polk in here. Cal is in here. Carl's in here. Carl's from Okotoks.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Polk is one of the biggest fans.
Yeah.
Cal's been with me from the beginning. Sick Kid Chris, of course, Christian Rose.
I just remember the ones who add me on Facebook.
My wonderful roommate Nina has officially purchased this for me for day 365, which is pretty much amazing. So we're all gonna have a shot right now. I love it. One more time. Are you using that? My bad.
Oh my god, smelling that shit is like brings back memories. That's a wrap.
So what are you gonna do with your time now that 365s are over? That was the last video.
Lots and lots of mixtapes, albums, music videos, shows, tours. We're gonna have lots of behind the scenes stuff like this if you're watching this right now. Endless amounts of stuff. All for the love of hip hop.